Alrighty. So, I think we can start. Okay, where did we last left off? Yeah, we went into the Somnium von Sosejima. And something curious happened afterwards. Yeah, we were talking with him. We saved Iris in his somnium, and this made her live, or something like that. Alright, then I think... Okay, let's... Oh, I think we should do this first, obviously. Come on, give me a picture. Oh yeah, that's how I like it. Okay. Let's begin with a matryoshka.
Hey, Date, who's cuter, the matryoshka or Iba?
The first one.
I will carve out your insides and turn you into a matryoshka.
Oh, metal. A matryoshka. It's a large key. It's a cabinet. Cabinet. Bags hung up on racks. They are filled with whips. Boss's chair.
You know, the kanji for chair comes out to strange mushroom. Makes me think of a man's strange mushroom, if you know what I mean.
Oh no.
Seriously, is that the only thing you can think about right now?
Obviously. Boss's chair. Shelves. The entrance. Cold air is blowing from the AC.
I thought I told you to stop with the wolf whistles.
And I told you not to flatter yourself.
Aww. Cold air is blowing from the AC. Mars tombstone. There are wine bottles lined up. Okay, and boss's friend, Mario.
Money rained down from the sky.
Oh yeah. A remote control car.
If only I could control you with a remote. Make you do this, make you do that.
Yes. An RC car. Boss's friend, Mario. A soccer
I've been
ball.
wondering,
Oh boy.
which balls are bigger? Yours or this soccer ball?
The soccer ball, obviously.
Oh boy. A soccer ball. It's a volleyball. A flag with big catch on it. It's a Tanuki
I
statue.
can't believe it's not a raccoon.
What?
It's not a raccoon? A coffee
There's
maker.
something about a man who likes his coffee black. Black coffee puts hair on your chest.
Does it now?
And somewhere lower.
Oh
I
boy.
understand. You are referring to Date's leg hair.
Precisely.
It is quite prominent.
The coffee maker is sitting on the shelf. She has a computer on her desk. The type that has a monitor built in.
Happy birthday to you. That song used to be copyrighted, you know?
Seriously?
But now it's public domain and I can sing it to my heart's content.
Nice.
Don't you love it?
I didn't know that. A happy birthday banner decoration. A pumpkin carved like a
Where should I
jack-o'-lantern.
put old Jack here?
I thought his name was Bill.
Ah, nice. A pumpkin. A bookshelf. It has a ton of things stuffed in it. An electronic darts
So
game.
the darts board has all these holes and the tip of the dart goes in, right?
Yeah,
It's kind of sexual, don't you think?
if you wanted to.
I do not understand. What is sexual about it?
You don't want to know.
Yeah. An electronic darts game. Boss's desk. There are stickers all over the front.
We should go skiing.
That was out of nowhere.
Hi
Is
Brendan,
that
what's
a
up?
no?
Of course it is. We're in the middle of an investigation.
What? You don't want to go night skiing on my bunny hills?
Oh boy.
I will not allow such scandalous behavior.
I was just kidding. What are you, jealous?
Obviously. And no, Brandon, you're not late. If anyone was late, then I was. The only thing that you missed was me looking through the room. So You didn't really miss anything. There were like 1 or 2 dialogues, maybe 3 or 4, but you didn't miss anything important to the story. A snowboard. A triangular
Did you ever
ruler.
used to play with these rulers like a gun when you were in elementary school?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have any memories from back then, remember?
True, true. A triangular ruler. A symbol. A stationary bike. A boy
I
band
sleep
poster.
with a different one every night. They're so fluffy.
Oh, body pillow.
Yes. A boy band poster. A police poster. A public bath dog curtain. A map on the wall.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
It's November.
Almost. Never too early. A mysterious mask is displayed on the wall. A mysterious mask is displayed on the wall.
Grandpa. Answer me, Grandpa.
I'm really worried about her mental health now. Yeah, aren't we all? A plaster figure. It's a floaty.
Consider it a good luck charm. So you
charm?
don't drown when you sink.
Oh god, no. It's a floaty. A decorated Christmas tree. It's been here since the first time I was in this room. Okay, first, I'm an Ivor sliding off sight. Oh, I cannot flirt with myself again? Sad. A dream-changing reality?
It is absurd. Not possible. Dreams are figments of the imagination.
Yeah, pants are
An
awesome.
incident which took place entirely in your mind cannot have any bearing on the real world. That is preposterous. Consider it. If you were to find money in your dream, does your bank account balance go up in reality?
Maybe.
If you were to be attacked by aliens in your dream, does a swarm of UFOs invade Earth?
Perhaps.
But at the warehouse,
You must have been hallucinating.
No.
Within Mizuki's somnium, you saw Iris's frozen corpse. It is affecting your mental state. Last night, you were so fazed by it that you couldn't speak. If it bothers you to this degree, why not go talk to Iris?
Definitely a good idea. Where's Iris now?
Her cell phone is on. I can trace her via GPS. She is currently somewhere in the Lemniscape building.
Makes sense. How about Renju?
Mizuki went to Bloom Park 3 nights ago.
Yes.
She was prompted by a Nile message from Renju.
Yes. Mizuki Daddy got caught in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away.
There are 3 possibilities. 1. Renju killed Shoko, or was an accessory to the murder. 2. Renju was threatened or blackmailed into luring Mizuki to the scene. 3. The culprit used Renju's phone to send the Nile message.
Yeah.
In any case, the motive is still unknown.
True.
We need to talk to Renju.
Yes.
Renju, where did you go?
About Okiura. No. Where's Renju? Where's Renju?
You asked Mama at Marble for information regarding Renju Okiura.
Oh,
correct?
Mama.
It is possible she may have something for you by now.
Good idea. I asked Moma for information too, but I had to promise him a meeting with Iris. Moma can wait for now.
We can talk to Iris's mom as well.
True.
She was Renju's classmate, right? Iba told me about her.
About Okiura Fishery.
I have done some research. As the name suggests, the company is owned by the Okiuras. The same Okiuras we know. Renju's father created the company.
Another connection to Renju.
No, actually. Currently, Okiura Fishery has nothing to do with Renju.
Yeah, right.
The company has been managed by office representatives for the past 17 years after Renju's father died. Renju holds no shares and is not involved in the management.
So it's only the
In
name.
short, Renju did not inherit the company from his father, and it was instead given to other persons.
Yes.
But it can't be a coincidence.
It certainly is suspicious.
Definitely. About Okiura Fishery.
I would suggest searching the warehouse again.
Yes.
You may be able to discover why Iris was resurrected.
Always a good idea. Okay. Boss is sitting on the desk. A dream-changing reality?
Date and Iba saved Iris Insomnium, and that changed the history of the real world? Well, I guess it's not impossible.
That
Oh.
isn't what you said yesterday.
That was then, this is now. A woman's mind changes with the phases of the moon, you know?
No,
Yeah,
it doesn't.
probably.
Anyway, I believe in Date. I trust him more than anyone else in Abyss.
Yeah, the thing is, we saw it with our own eyes, but then again, can we trust Date's vision or what he sees, what he senses? It could have been an hallucination, but it could also have been real. And this, then this will, if this was real, then we are in for a ride, I tell you. About so.
Congressman Sejima is suspicious in more ways than one. Exhibit A. 3 days ago, So called Shoko Nadami's phone.
Don't forget, kids,
Still
stay
don't know
hydrated.
exactly why. He only told us it was meant to be private. Exhibit B. So Sejima was at Okiura Fishery Warehouse last night, but he didn't inform us of this. There must be something he doesn't want us knowing. Exhibit C.
Hi Remus, what's up?
So was in Iris's somnium. Dreams are constructed from memories. Yet the good congressman denies he ever knew Iris.
Yeah, that definitely is fishy, but we already know that he is a very, very fishy to begin with. But Boss is kind of fishy too, and everyone basically is fishy in some way or another, and I just want to know what's up. Where's So now?
I sent him home yesterday.
You released him?
What was I supposed to do? We can't hold him without solid proof.
True.
What we saw with Iris hasn't happened yet.
In any case, we have to speak with him again.
About prophetic dreams.
Stranger things have been known to happen. 2 days ago, Date found Iris's frozen corpse in Mizuki's somnium. It must have been a prophecy.
Boss.
There's a lot of stuff in this world that can't be explained by science.
Yet, perhaps. Boss's knack for change is one of her good qualities. Not having beliefs is what she believes in. That's how she establishes herself as a major player in the police department. Because she believed what she wanted to. Summary?
There are 4 people I should talk to. So Sejima, Iris and Hitomi Sagan, and Mama.
Mama.
And I need to check the warehouse one more time.
We have many avenues of investigation.
Let's get moving.
Alright, what is the Sejima resonance is the first. Alright, let's go just from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5. From the first to the last.
So Sejima is a key person of interest in this case.
Yes.
Earlier, the boss cited 3 points of suspicion against him, and I agree with her assessment. I checked the call logs of So's phones. Congressman Sejima has 1 phone under his name, and a burner phone rented under a fake name.
Uh-huh.
Did you find anything interesting?
Unfortunately, no.
Really?
But I do have something. I looked into So's secretary's phone.
Oh?
1 call in particular stood out to me.
Which is?
It was 1 week ago. From Fuchu Prison.
Oh?
The caller identified themselves as inmate number 89.
A
Number 89.
number 89.
Yes,
Metal Gear.
this is most likely the same person who called HQ.
Yeah.
I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
Alright. The steering wheel. The dash.
When you crash, the first thing you hit is the dash.
Interesting.
Definitely, the dash. The center console. The rear view mirror.
This reminds me of Egyptian mythology.
Oh boy.
Hathor, the mother of Ra. The mirror was one of her sacred symbols.
Oh.
Wasn't she a cow or something?
Does it matter? The rear view mirror. You can see the scenery through the window. It's the passenger seat. It looks like Alba sitting in the passenger seat. Who is number 89?
From what I can determine, he is an assassin. He accepts jobs from the criminal underworld for substantial rewards. His code name is Falco.
Falco?
Consistent with the
Correct.
information that we have had in the other routes. These... Is this when we remember something? When Date remembers something? Or is it when... I don't know. I want to know. What's his name?
Unknown.
You don't know?
He is not registered in any databases. He could be a foreigner or recent immigrant, but it would be impossible to determine from where. However, I did not detect any accent in his speech. I believe we can conclude that he grew up in Japan.
Yeah. What's he in jail for?
Murder.
Murder.
Serving a life sentence for multiple counts. He was imprisoned 6 years ago.
6 years.
6 years ago.
Like when I lost my memories. What's the relationship between So and number 89?
Unknown. You would have to ask Mr. Sejima for that information.
Number 89 said he knew who killed Shoko.
He did. But that may be a lie.
Does he have any connections to the Cyclops serial killings?
Unknown. In all honesty, I have no idea.
The glove
This
box.
box is where you keep your doves.
Gloves.
It's not a dove box.
The glove box. Summary.
Number 89.
Number 89.
Should we visit Fuchu Prison?
No, we don't have time. Call up boss. Tell her to request that number 89 be brought to Abyss.
Roger.
Roger, roger. Iowa sure is handy. Sejima residence. Monday.
I heard there was no body found at the cold storage warehouse. Isn't your investigation over?
Where are your little bodyguards? A garden stone. A tree. The Sejima residence. That's a big green mochi. Actually, now that I look closer, it's just a bush. A spherical bush. Not a mochi. There's an arch-shaped stone bridge over the panel. Panel? Pond. Not panel. There's a slight difference there. A green garden lantern.
Speaking of gardens, what kind do you prefer?
I like a well-manicured lawn. But some bushes aren't bad either.
Date.
I mean, what?
There's a garden lantern. Oh, Date. There's a small island in the center of the pond. So is feeding the koi in the pond. About Iris.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know that girl. I've never seen her before.
Date.
I knew he was lying. This proves it.
This
I
doesn't
am
prove
having
it.
difficulty determining his motive for lying. After all, Iris was not killed.
Yeah,
Maybe he's got a secret with her he doesn't want us knowing.
probably.
What are you hiding, So?
Let's sink again. Why were you at the warehouse?
I told you I will not answer that question.
And why not? We didn't find anything there. There's nothing to hide.
Perhaps
It
there
appears
is.
that he will not respond.
Why did you call Shoko?
You are beginning to irritate me.
Thank you.
What did you want to talk to her about? What is the private matter you mentioned? What is your relationship with her?
I'll answer your questions when you present a warrant.
About number 89.
Number 89? Who is that?
An inmate at Fuchu prison. He used to go by Falco. He was an assassin.
Odd, finding such a person in Japan. What about him?
About a week ago, he called your secretary.
I don't know anything about that. He was probably calling for a pardon or some such nonsense. My secretary probably decided it wasn't worth my attention. If you need information, you can ask her. I can't help you.
I would sure love to.
Haven't you people got enough?
Nope.
I'm very busy. Excuse me. Oh, actually, I do have one more thing to tell you. To be honest, Kaname Date, I don't like you. I don't ever want to see you again. So I suggest that you don't show your face here anymore.
Oh, we have to see.
It's what's best for both of us. Understand?
So walked away sternly.
Who does this guy think he is?
Date, your blood pressure is skyrocketing. Any higher could kill you. Relax, Date. We still have much to do.
I know.
There's a porno
I
mag.
know.
Okay, let's go to Marvel. Let's go to Mama. Mama. Marvel. One day.
You need more info on Ren? I'm sorry to waste your time, but I don't have anything for you.
Aw.
I see.
Alright. It's sofa. Oh, do we have... Okay, no new fights. There's a table in front of the sofa. There's a poster on the wall. Tags, he drives her. What is this? It's like a poster for something. There's a poster on the wall. A flyer. A stool. The bar counter. It's a menu. It has writing on the back. There are bottles lined up on the counter. The specials are written on the
Hey,
chalkboard.
Mama, what's with the pizza, fish, and chips?
People used to call me that on the internet all the time. Guess it's stuck.
Okay.
Pizza, fish, and chips. Ah, I see. Piece of fucking shit.
Oh. Aww. That's sad.
This, however, appears to be a simple Italian pizza with fish and french fries.
The specials are written on the chalkboard. A picture on the wall. There's music playing over the radio.
You're so cold, Mama.
Hey, I'm over here.
Oh, a refrigerator. There are bottles of alcohol on the shelf. There's a TV on the
Care
wall.
to watch some riveting videos with balls and holes?
Sorry, I don't like golf.
There's a TV on the wall. Okay, Mama. Mama's polishing a dried bonito fish. How's it going?
Well,
That really is mean for Mama.
I could use a little help down there, if you know what I mean.
Oh no.
I do not know what she means. Perhaps you should take her up on her offer.
Oh no.
Absolutely not.
Oh no. Why are you always brushing that fish?
I find it calming.
Why is that?
Don't ask me.
As long as it helps. About Renju.
You know about Renju and the Kumakura gang, right?
Yeah, I know. I heard it from his own mouth right here.
Do they have anything to do with the talent scandal at Lemniscate?
Maybe now they do, since Renju is the president of Lemniscate. But even before that, Renju and the Kumakuras go way back. All the way back to high school.
Yeah. Flashback.
Hey, Date. Have you ever seen a dead body?
I remember Renju saying that to me after he and I went through a bottle.
You're a policeman. I don't know what department, but I assume you aren't handing out traffic tickets. So, how about it?
I didn't answer. I turned the question around him.
What about you?
Me? Well, yeah. Not just one, countless bodies.
What?
When I was in high school, I had a pretty crazy job. You know the Kumakura gang? I was hooked up to one of their phone fraud scams. I just had to go collect the money from drop points and give it to the Kumakuras. It was an easy job.
Yeah.
Eventually, I became friends with the higher-ups. They started taking me with them on jobs.
Oh boy.
What jobs?
The target was always an elderly person from the country with no family. Elderly folk who owned a lot of land, you know? They live every day in loneliness and desperation. You just have to be nice to them. That's all it takes. Guys would get to know the old people and they would set up an adoption process. After that, you just have to get them really drunk. Throw them in the tub full of hot water.
Oh no.
And they pass. Just like that. Heart attack, brain hemorrhage, or they simply go to sleep and drown. The police almost never investigated. It always looked natural, like they died of old age. So the adopted gang members would inherit the land. Then we sell it and make massive profits. I watched a lot of people get killed like that. And I've seen journalists get killed for getting too close to the truth.
Oh
So
boy.
Why am I telling you all this? Are you going to arrest me?
I took a sip from my glass. I didn't say anything for a while. Oh boy, that's rough.
You didn't do it yourself, right?
No, I was always the lookout. But still... Date,
Tears fell to the counter, unending. We didn't say another word until the ice in the glass had melted to nothing. Ooh, that's hard. And I mean that, yeah, there are people who use other, especially elder people like this, and yeah, that's rough, but that's sadly the truth too. About number 89.
Oh, Falco?
You know him?
I know him as a famous assassin in the underworld. Just rumors, though, nothing specific.
What kind of rumors?
He's good. 100% success rate, no evidence. He was a world-class killer.
Did you ever meet him?
Nope. I don't even know what he looks like.
Any other info?
I know he's connected to the Kumakuras somehow.
Okay, yeah, we know that.
That's about it.
Summarize for me.
I don't have anything else for you. Sorry I'm not much help.
Yeah, no worries,
No,
mama.
Don't worry about it.
Can you come back again tonight? There's a regular here who is good friends with Ren. They should be here tonight. If you ask him, he might have some information for you.
Tonight?
Yes. I'll be waiting for you.
Alright, Sagan residence. At least someone is waiting for us. Sagan residence, Monday. What's up,
I
Hitomi?
apologize for yesterday. I arrived uninvited.
Oh no.
No, I'm grateful. Thanks to you, Mizuki has her voice back.
No, I didn't do anything.
Alright. It's the front door. It's a shoebox. There's a calendar and a strange object on the shelf. A wooden shelf. A clock. A bookshelf. There are no books in it, but it's definitely a bookshelf. Like a ski resort with no skiers. A bookshelf by the wall. The lights are off. There are lots of dishes. A microwave. A dining table. It's a kitchen counter. There's a door in the back of the room.
I've been wondering about that picture.
Iris drew it when she was 12.
That's you on the left and
6 years
Iris in
ago.
the middle, correct?
Yes,
And who's on the right?
the man I was dating at the time. It was only for 3 months, but I met him about 6 years ago. Have you been to the Kume Shrine in the Minato district? I was praying there one day, and I heard a voice. Well, more like a groan.
Oh,
Behind the
yeah.
shrine, I saw a man sitting on the ground. He was bleeding badly from his stomach. I took out my phone to call an ambulance, but he grabbed my wrist, and he held me, and then he kissed me. I was shocked, but when I stared into his eyes, then I heard footsteps, and then a bunch of men yelling. They were looking for him. When the voices and footsteps faded, he let me go. Don't call an ambulance, and don't call the cops. I knew he had to be a criminal, so I took him to an underground clinic I knew.
Oh.
You took him to a mob doctor?
Renju's friend. I only met him once.
Oh. Interesting.
Even though we had our first kiss seconds after meeting each other, it took a long time before I got to see him again. The first time we held hands was when we watched a horror movie together. The first time I took his arm was when we went to a haunted house in an amusement park. But I wasn't the one who grabbed him. A zombie jumped out and scared us, and he clung onto my arm.
Aww.
He had that cute side to him. And I was falling in love.
Cute.
Our second kiss was in the car. It's cliche, I know. But we drove around at night, looking at all the lights. We parked our car near a warehouse and kissed. I don't think we ever said I love you, but we both knew. We were getting closer and closer. I introduced him to Iris about a month after I first met him. Iris never had a father figure in her life before. She warmed up to him immediately and treated him like a real dad. From then on, it was always the three of us together. We would go to the beach, to the river, the zoo, the amusement park. Going to barbecues with another person was a new experience for me and Iris. Everything felt so fresh. Every day was so exciting.
Aww.
Oh, sorry. You asked about the picture.
No, that's
He
important.
wanted to make okonomiyaki one day. He was working with the hot plate. It was ridiculous. He was trying to flip one, and it flew up in the air and landed right on my head.
Nice.
Iris saw the whole thing and laughed and laughed. I hadn't seen her laugh like that in a long time. I was having so much fun that I put an okonomiyaki on their heads too. Plop, plop. I added the bonito flakes and mayo and sauce. At this point, there was no going back.
Oh yeah, you gotta
Eggs
commit.
flew, flour going everywhere. The room was not a pretty sight. After our battle, we laughed like crazy. We were rolling around on the floor. So Iris decided to draw it. It's nostalgic.
Oh, that's so sweet.
But those days didn't last. 6 years ago, in November, a man with a gun broke into our house. Fortunately, Iris wasn't home at the time, but my boyfriend was. That's why the gunman came. He wanted to kill him. He wanted to kill him, and he would never stop. He pulled the trigger. I tried to protect him. The bullet hit me, but the police arrived. They were both arrested and incarcerated.
Why was he after your boyfriend?
Before he met me, he committed some terrible crime. I don't know the details, but it was awful. So he became a target for underworld criminals. I don't know exactly why, but I know that he betrayed them in some way.
May I ask you something?
Of course.
I had heard that that incident was a random break-in gone wrong.
Oh. That's not true. I lied about it at the time, because of Mizuki. Mizuki is Iris's friend. If she found out, Iris would find out too. I didn't want Iris to know.
Know what?
That I was dating a criminal. He was her father figure. Iris looked up to him. If she
Understandable.
found out about his past.
There's a drawing on the wall. Iris drew it when she was 12. A telephone in the corner. A blooming winter iris. It's supposed to be a sign of good news and hope. A cushion. You can see the trees and sky outside. A speaker system. There are pineapples growing in the corner. That's what I thought anyway, but then I realized it was just a plant. A plant. Steam is rising from the tea. There are some elementary workbooks on the table. But looking closely, one in the middle is different. How to handle a monster parent. There are elementary workbooks and a self-help book on the table. Hitomi is sitting on the sofa. Right then, let's... Oh, the refrigerator. A refrigerator. This keeps foods and drinks cold. A refrigerator. Okay. Hitomi. Hitomi is touching her right shoulder with her left hand. It's Monday, isn't it a school day?
Today's a holiday. I suppose there's never a day off for a detective. Oh, but you aren't a detective, right?
Technically, yes. But I still deal with crime.
I see. Today is a holiday.
Yeah, that's really
You
sad.
forgot too, didn't you?
Yeah, and we do know that it is number 89. And I want to know exactly what happened, like everything. But yeah, how far are we in the flowchart? Yeah, probably there will be a second split soon too, and where's Renju?
Did something happen to him? You asked me that yesterday.
There's no point hiding it. I told her about Renju's disappearance.
Right from the hospital? I'm sorry. I have no idea.
About Iris.
I've put Iris through so much. I was 19 and single when she was born. People didn't take kindly to that. But Iris was such a fighter. She always protected me. I remember, one time at the nursery, some of the other mothers were talking about me. Iris ran up to them and said, "Don't talk about my mommy!" I'm supposed to be the mother, but it's Iris who's always protecting me.
Aww. What about your parents?
They died when I was 17.
Aw.
I was an orphan, and my relatives lived far away. They might have taken me in, but I was already in my second to last year of high school. It wasn't a good idea for me to move that late.
Yeah.
So I decided to stay here, by myself.
And take care of Iris.
Yes, all alone. But Renju would help sometimes.
Uh-huh. About Iris.
It was always just me and her. Vacations, barbecues, zoos, amusement parks. Just me and her. Oh, that reminds me. When Iris was 5, there was a children's theater show in Bloom Park. It was called Milky Moon. It was about girls as magical space rangers and such. She loved singing and dancing, even as a kid. Whenever she heard music, her body would start moving. It was a quirk of hers. And
Good.
she did it at the show, too. Toward the end, when all the Milky Moon girls were dancing to the ending song, Iris climbed up onto the stage and danced with them. I tried to stop her, of course. I grabbed her arm and tried to get her to sit, but before I knew it, she was up there, dancing. And everyone was so excited. Even I was dancing by the end of it.
Aww.
When it was over, she had the biggest smile on her face. "Mama, you're a good dancer." That's the kind of girl she was. Whenever she sees someone playing music on the street, she'll run up and join them, right then and there. Music at the train station, the crosswalk beeping, even at convenience stores. When their little chime played, she would start dancing. It almost got her into trouble once.
Oh
She was
no.
on the jungle gym and a truck drove by. It was playing loud music out the windows. She climbed up to the top and started dancing, but she lost her balance and fell. She fractured her leg pretty badly. It was on a
Ouch.
Sunday, and it was hard to find an open emergency care. I was carrying her on my back, running and running through town. I could still hear her crying. Will I still be able to dance, Mommy? Can I still dance? She
Oh.
cried and cried into my shoulder. It was the only time she ever cried so much. No, that's not true. There was one other time.
What was it the other time?
6 years ago. I was the victim of a shooting.
Yeah.
After the surgery, Iris came in running. And she was sobbing.
Aw.
Mommy, don't die! Don't die! Please don't die, Mommy! Don't die!
I swore to myself then that I would protect her, no matter what. Iris is everything to me, more important than my own life.
Summarize for me.
Date, we can't spend time reminiscing. We
Aw.
have to get moving.
Yeah, let's go.
Gotta go, girl. Gate. Let's talk with Iris. And perhaps the secretary. Gate. Monday.
I am so aggro right now!
Oh no.
Who says that?
Why are you angry?
You backed out on your Shovel Forge promise.
I didn't make any promises.
You promised me a date, though.
I did go to your house.
2 minutes before midnight, and you didn't even take me anywhere.
Oh.
Yeah, because we only had 2 minutes.
We could have gone somewhere. Iturup, Kunashir, Shikotan, Habomai?
Absolutely not.
Then you should have come earlier.
Well,
Yes. Okay. A plant. Iba, have fun.
Date, look! It's a Terraphila camellifolia! Look! Yay! Yay! Go, Terraphila camellifolia!
Iba gets awfully excited about insects. A plant. It's a
I
sofa.
should lose some weight.
I didn't say so fat.
A low table in front of the sofa. It's a sofa. A large window. Big breasts are behind the desk. Big breasts. It's a monitor. Nothing is displayed on it. A lot of magazines in that rack. Special, how to make good soba. I'll bring that home for later. Lots of magazines in that rack.
Oh, it's a high table.
Date, I don't understand. You want me to say hi to this table?
That's not what I said.
It's a high table. There are high stools around the table. A vending machine full of drinks. The door. There's probably an office back there. Promotional videos of the agency's talents are playing.
It's Shinsen Chatran.
Who's that?
Shinsen Chatran's video is playing. The company's logo, Lemniscate. That's the reception desk. There's an abstract painting hung up.
Like it? It's called Fisherman Shagging a Common Dandy.
There's an abstract painting hung up. Okay, before we... Oh! Are you? Appendix. Iturup Island, the largest island in the Kuril island chain between Japan and Russia's Kamchatka Peninsula. Both countries claim the island as their territory. Because of the delicate situation, I had better not write my opinion here. Kudashi Island, an island located in the westernmost end of the Kuril Islands. Shikotan, an island located in the eastern part of the Habumai archipelago of Hokkaido. Habumai Islands, islands of the eastern shore of Hokkaido and the tip of the Nemuro Peninsula. Alright. Okay, let's save before we run off and get a joke ending again. There's a receptionist sitting behind the desk. Okay. I want to know where Angel is.
I want to too. We've been looking for him. We've been getting so many calls, it's hard to keep up with.
You must have it so hard right now. What's your type?
Well, I like guys that like New Guinea fruit bats and yellow spotted neck turtles.
I cannot even picture that.
I want to know your measurements.
I'm 5'4".
That is clearly not what you meant.
No. Can I have your contact information?
Why?
Well, because it may lead to something in the future.
I don't know.
Date, we're on an investigation.
We are
Just
always
let me have this.
on an investigation. Can I have your contact
That's
information?
enough. I'll come right out of your eye socket if you don't stop.
I dare you.
I'm serious. I'm going to pop out.
Ivor flew out of my left eye and started dancing on the desk. The receptionist immediately fainted. Iris saw the whole thing and also fainted. And so my story ended. The end. But I couldn't let that happen, so I decided not to ask for her contact information. Okay. Iris is looking at me. Have the day off?
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 Yeah, from school.
Oh, yeah, it's a holiday. So I decided to come to Lemniscate. We're going to do a recording for a show soon.
Where's Renju?
What about him?
I don't need to hide it. I told her about Renju's
A
disappearance.
traffic accident? I'm worried.
Any idea where he could have gone?
I'm sorry, no.
Do you know Sosejima, the politician?
I've seen him on TV.
Ever met him?
No.
Not at all.
No, not at all.
Why was your phone off yesterday?
I know you were mad about our date, but why was your phone off? I couldn't get a hold of you.
I saw your body.
Iris, promise you won't laugh, but I saw something at the cold storage warehouse last night.
What?
Your dead body. I told you not to laugh.
But, come on, Date. I'm alive. I'm right here.
Loud.
Look, I can jump around. Woohoo!
Stop, I'm serious. In my dream, I saved you from being killed. And here you are. Which is why I was like that when I went to your house yesterday. Sorry, there's no point in telling you all this.
Long story.
No, it's fine. Sorry for laughing. I just didn't know what was up with you.
Huh?
I believe you, Date. Maybe you were in a parallel world or something.
Another bizarre explanation.
In another timeline, perhaps? About the late night visitor.
Last night around 2 a.m., someone visited you. Who was it? And you left the house as well. Where did you go?
You really want to know?
Yes.
Yes.
And you'd do anything for the answer.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Alright then, Shovel Forge.
Shovel Forge.
No.
Then go on a date with me.
Again, no.
But you owe me for yesterday.
I told you I couldn't get a hold of you.
Objection. Even if you did get a hold of me, you didn't want to see me anyway, right? Until you fulfill your promise, I won't tell you anything.
God damn it.
So, what are we doing?
What do you mean?
For our date, of course.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. You know what? Go on a date. It's a Tony reference, isn't it? Yeah, there
Fine.
it is. Nice.
Hey, wait a minute.
Yay! So you'll play Shovel Forge with me?
I will not.
So, we'll go on a date then.
Yes.
Deal. And you have to honor our agreement this time.
I can't believe it.
Oh, but we can't go right away. I have a recording coming up. I should be done by 3, though. Tessa, we're starting soon. Got it!
Oh boy, we've got a
So,
date.
Date. Meet me back here at 3?
Starty
If you
date.
ditch me, I will be beyond furious. Anyway, bye for now. Peace!
Peace. Iris smiled and strolled over to the studio.
There's no point remaining here. Let's get moving.
Then again, there's the question: what would have happened if I said no? But perhaps not. It would have changed nothing. Cold storage warehouse. Monday. With Iva in my left eye socket, I walked into the cold storage warehouse. I could see my breath. I looked around, shivering. Nothing changed from the last night, though.
There are numerous cardboard boxes on the shelves. There is nothing abnormal about them.
Shelves packed with cardboard boxes.
A forklift. It doesn't seem like it's in use. It was likely just left here.
A forklift. The tires in the forklift on the ground they are on are clearly frozen.
A forklift. Nothing seems out of the ordinary.
A normal forklift.
The crane on the ceiling. Nothing has changed.
The crane on the ceiling.
There are only a few items on the shelf. It is likely that this warehouse isn't in regular use.
There's a cardboard box on the floor. There's nothing on it.
It's a wooden box. There is nothing inside.
An empty wooden box on the shelf. The storage space isn't in use.
That machine is used to cut ice. Do they store ice here?
An ice cutting machine. Oh, so that's where this is from.
A switchboard. Nothing seems out of the ordinary.
Yeah, a switchboard installed in the back of the warehouse. Okay, before we continue, need to take a short break. I'll be right back in about 5 to 7 minutes, I hope. And you can take this opportunity to get some get a drink or get a snack, and we'll see you in a few minutes. Alrighty dighty, here I am again. So, I just made some quick snacks, more or less an orange to eat. Alrighty bitey. The
You
workbench.
first arrived here yesterday at 9 p.m. At that time, lying on this workbench was...
Iris.
Iris's dead body, covered with a white cloth.
But the second time,
The corpse was gone.
it was 11:25 p.m. But the body could not have simply vanished. Crime scene investigation was here before 11:25 p.m.
When did they arrive?
According to the report, 10:30 p.m. After we finished syncing with So.
It took them an hour and a half to get here?
Wow.
Correct.
Why did it take them so long?
Unknown. The report does not specify. Perhaps a result of outside influence.
Outside influence?
So, probably.
In any case, there is nothing of note about the bench. Examining it will not reveal any further information.
Sadly. It's a workbench. There's nothing on it. We searched the warehouse again, but we didn't find anything useful.
Nothing.
But finding nothing may, in fact, be something.
What do you mean?
I was just thinking out loud. Let's
It is
keep
true.
going. Date, your temperature is dropping. At this rate, they might find your body in here.
Ooh. Alright, let's get to Abyss. Police headquarters, Monday, 2:49. Ooh, we are missing our date. I returned to Abyss HQ with Alba. I needed to talk to the boss. As I entered the room, the boss smiled, like she was waiting
I
for
took
me.
care of what you asked for.
Number 89?
He's here, in the interrogation room.
I'm on it.
You'll go without me this time. I have some errands to run. One of the higher-ups needs me. I'll have Pewter go to the interrogation with you.
Understood.
Dude, my boy. What's up?
Let's get
It's heart
started.
boning again. Okay, a camera used for interrogation. There are pipes in the walls in the room. Surveillance camera near the entrance. This room is reflected in the mirror. A desk in the middle of the room. A man known as number 89 is sitting in front of me. What's your name?
Number 89.
Your real name.
I don't know, I forgot.
Where are you from?
Djibouti.
Northeast Africa, a small republic of roughly 900,000.
I don't take kindly to stupid lies.
How many people have you killed?
I don't know. It's not like I'm counting.
Why did you call So Sejima's secretary?
Oh, you know about that.
Of course.
It's true. I called Sejima's secretary. I got him on the line and I told him something very important.
Oh?
You spoke with him directly?
Yeah,
What did you tell him?
I told him to call somebody.
Somebody.
Boko?
I can't tell you anymore.
About Shoko's murder.
All right. Let's get back to the topic at hand. 2 days ago, you called our investigation office. You said you know who killed Shoko Nadami.
That's right.
Who?
Hey, don't be so hasty.
How
We
about
haven't
it here?
agreed on a deal. You're gonna
Yeah.
let me out of prison, right?
Yes, I promise.
You're lying. You don't want to release me.
Huh.
That's fine. I was expecting this anyway. I just wanted a good excuse to leave the prison.
What do you mean?
You really want to know?
Yes.
Here's what I mean!
Oh. Ouch.
You'll make a good hostage for me. Take me to the exit. Now.
Oh boy. Okay, that escalated kind of quickly. And we're missing our date.
Oh, darn.
Are you kidding me? A criminal serving a life sentence just escaped from Metro Police.
Yeah.
I ordered everyone to keep quiet about this, but it's only a matter of time before the press sniffs this out. We need to get number 89 back before then.
Yeah, this friend from 0 to 10 really, really quick. Hey, Matryoshka.
But no keyhole.
It's a large
for it.
key.
Same as you, Date.
What do you mean by that?
That's the question. A cabinet. Boss's chair.
really like chairs. They look delicious.
What the hell are you talking about?
Uh-huh. Bags hanging on the rack. Inside the racks are colorful handcuffs. Shelves. The entrance. The cold air's blowing from the AC.
So now you're ogling me too?
Okay, I'll stop.
Nice. Cold air's blowing from the AC. Mars tombstone. There are wine bottles lined
Date,
up.
Pewter. Once we're done here, let's pop that bottle.
Not a bad idea.
But when the boss gets drunk, she has the tendency to crush balls.
In
Uh-oh.
that case, perhaps we should never solve this case.
Yeah. Yeah. Shelves. An RC car. Boss's friend Mario. I want to, man, I want to. Boss's friend Mario. A flag with big catch on it.
Wait a minute, did you let number 89 escape on purpose? So that you could catch the bigger fish?
Nope.
Yeah, boss. Exactly.
I
mean-
was kidding.
Obviously. A flag with big catch on it. A sober restaurant door curtain. A pumpkin. A soccer ball. It's a volleyball.
Spiking is an important part of volleyball.
True.
Spiking.
Oh my god.
Spike Chun?
What is that?
Spike Chunsoft, the developer of the game. Oh my god, it's a volleyball. It's a Tanuki statue. She has a computer on her desk. The tablet has a monitor built in. Boss's desk. There are stickers all over the front. It's a broken clock off to the side of the desk.
If you had the power to stop time, what would you do?
Do you even have to ask?
Your heart rate is increasing rapidly.
A bookshelf. It has a ton of things stuffed in. A happy birthday banner decoration. An electronic darts game. Public bathroom curtain. A
I want to
snowboard.
knock you over the head with that snowboard right about now.
Then allow me to say this. I will slalom away from that attack.
Oh no.
Not funny.
Jeez. A police poster. A boyband poster.
Date, look! A UFO!
That's a symbol.
A symbol.
Boss, I turned your stationary bike into a coffee grinder. You use the pedals to grind the beans.
Why the hell did you do that?
Why not? Apparently, the stationary bike is now a coffee mill. It's a floaty. A plaster
You were
figure.
kind and had a big smile. Such a shame.
Alright. A plaster figure thing. A decorated Christmas tree. That's been here since the first time I was in this room. A map on the wall. Mysterious mask. Mysterious mask.
Reminds me of your ex, Date.
Huh?
It shouldn't.
Huh? Okay, now I'm curious. What ex, Iba? Please elaborate further. Okay, coffee maker. Shogi piece.
A shogi player gave that to me. I think his name was Hanyu?
The Hanyu?
Yep, that's him.
Alright, I don't know. Pewter is standing calmly. How did he get away?
He punched out an officer and stole his clothes. He put on the uniform and brought me with him at gunpoint. Well, he had the gun in his pocket, hiding it. No one on the floor even knew this was happening. He got on the elevator and made it to the ground floor. He even stole my security card. He said he'd kill me if I tried anything. I suppose the whole escape took him about 5 minutes. He must have planned this.
You're
Yeah.
rather calm about all this.
I'm coming down from being terrified for my life. I'm in a bit of a fugue state right now.
Where's my gun?
Number 89 still has it. But don't worry. I have a spare. I'll give it to you later.
Okay. Where's number 89?
How would I know?
Sagan
After he
residence.
got to the exit, he let me go. I didn't see where he went. I collapsed right there.
My guess is the Sagan residence. Let's apologize.
Boss, it's my fault he got away. I'm sorry.
Don't waste time apologizing. Go catch him. I'm the one who has to go on an apology tour now. You really messed up this time.
Summarize for me.
Date, I know you are already aware of this, but there are security cameras all over this compound. I checked all of them.
Oh?
Number 89 fled in a car that was waiting for him.
So he had an accomplice.
So,
Yes,
Did you see who was driving?
I did.
Who was it?
unknown.
You and I know him well.
So, Seijima.
Renju?
Renju! And it was computer what Iba revealed to me.
Renju?
Why?
Okay, this is getting interesting.
Date, Moma is calling.
Moma!
Moma? From the Kumakuras?
I'll connect him.
Hey, Date.
What's up?
I just got the word. Renju's been seen.
What? Where?
Hey, don't forget our deal.
Deal? What deal?
You forgot already?
Iris.
I'm talking about Tessa.
Oh, right.
I'll be waiting. You know what to do.
What should we do?
We have no choice. We have to take her.
This
Moma?
will be some kind of date.
Yes.
Ambuscade, 443.
Oh my gosh! Late. You're late.
I'm going home.
Never! Have you forgotten the vows you exchanged?
Are you drunk?
No, of course not.
You're drunk.
I'm kid. I'm kidding! I can't believe I'm gonna shovel forge with you. I'm getting excited!
Happy
We
Forge!
are not shovel forging.
I was talking about the dates, silly.
Shovel Forge and a date are synonymous, apparently.
Alright.
So where are we going?
Okay. A plan.
Date, look! It's a Paristatoda Tepidariorum!
Yeah.
Hooray! Go, little Paristatoda Tepidariorum!
Ava gets awfully excited about insects. I have no idea what bug she's talking about, though. A plant. Large window,
A sliver,
sofa.
usually made of leather.
That's a loafer.
A low table in front of the sofa. It's a monitor, there's nothing displayed on it. Lots of magazines in that rack.
Special. Catch a skyfish. Next time these magazines get replaced, I'm taking that one.
Lots of magazines in that rack. It's a high table.
I've been thinking.
About what?
I have my greeting ready. You were asking me to say hello to the table earlier?
Oh no.
Do you have nothing to say?
I guess we are speechless. It's a high table. And a high stool. Vending machine for the drinks. A door, probably office back there. Promotion reviews of Ancient Z's tenants are playing.
That's Quinten Rapcone.
Oh, I've heard of them.
I'm not gonna even try. Quinten Rapcone's video is playing. Oh no, she's gone! The receptionist is nowhere to be seen. Where is she? The usual receptionist isn't here. The company's logo. Ambuscade. Okay, let's save. To where the dragon is. Iris is acting kind of weird. Where the dragon is.
To meet the dragon.
The dragon? Like that dragon?
Not that dragon.
Oh, I get it. Like a fantasy world with swords and magic. And you're gonna teleport me there.
Maybe.
Woohoo! I'm getting fired up!
She didn't completely understand, but I didn't have time to care. I took Iris to the Kumakuras. Kumakura office, Monday 5:10 p.m.
Ooh, look at the dragon! So cool! So, this is a crime syndicate building, right?
Yeah, the Kumakuras.
And you were trying to make me believe this was some kind of fantasy world?
Oh, it
No.
can be.
That's what you thought.
What? Dante lied to me!
Hard life.
Date, you bastard! You made Tessa cry!
Mister, save me! Throw this man into Tokyo Bay!
Oh no.
Got it! I'll have him sleeping with the fishes.
This is an interesting turn of events.
Definitely.
I can hardly believe it. Moma, I held up my end of the deal.
You sure did! You want to hear about Renju?
Yes,
Mr.
please.
Okira?
But first, the entrance. There's a petition set up by the doorway.
Hey, Tessa! Let's have a party!
No thanks.
Aw. A chair. It's a desk. It probably belongs to someone in the gang. Lockers are lined up on the wall. The door next to the room. A bronze dragon.
Lanterns.
Hey, Iris. What do you think of when you see two lanterns pushed together?
Huh?
I mean, it kind of looks like something, right?
Not really.
No, really. Picture two lanterns pushed together, and you put your face between them. There's something that reminds you of?
Lanterns.
What, you mean boobs?
Damn it, Moma, you're not supposed to say it.
Oh, Moma. There are lanterns with Kumakura written on them. And a PC on top of the desk. The Kumakura crest. There's an A-set figure hidden in the safe behind it. A Shinto shrine. A window. There are files lined up on the shelf. A leather
How
sofa.
many cows did they kill for this?
It's a fake?
A leather sofa.
Date, look! A UFO!
Not again.
That's an ashtray.
A tiger rug.
Poor thing! What you did to that tiger is awful!
Oh, that's fake.
A lot of fakes here, right? There's a locker near the window. Some kind of permit. The company philosophy is written on the wall. Restaurants will take forever to fulfill your bottomless drink orders, so order them all up front. The company philosophy is written on the wall. Last month's schedule is written on the board. 23rd, Hot Springs Sommelier exam. There's a petition set up by the doorway. There's an ashtray on the table. A tiger rug. Iris is standing there. Introduce MoMA.
Oh yeah, I haven't introduced this old man yet.
I'm 24!
MoMA is lying. He is at least 48.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
We have to check. MoMA. Yep, 48. Okay, what do we have here? Marbled flounder, a saltwater fish approximately 1 foot in length, has this flat, oval-shaped shaped body with both eyes on the side. It is on the water around Japan and Tokyo Bay. Okay.
Sorry for not introducing myself. My name is Moma Kumakura. I work for a prestigious advertising agency.
You run the Kumakura gang, right? You're like a mob boss.
How did you know that?
Sorry.
Is he stupid?
Introduce MoMA.
MoMA may not look it, but he's a huge AITSF fan.
Well, I mean, I don't know if I'm a huge fan.
Gambling.
Bet, debt, ASET!
Worries.
Forget, fret, ASET!
Oh no.
Now what does she say?
ASET, you bet!
Wow, my catchphrase! Thank you!
This is kind of embarrassing.
Perhaps.
But sorry, MoMA. I don't like gangsters.
I don't like gangsters either. Gangsters are awful.
Perhaps this is your
All those nasty
wake-up call.
Yakuza guys should drop dead. Am I right?
Yes. Sincerely apologize.
Sorry for bringing you here.
It's okay.
You don't have to be scared, Tessa. We're not thugs. We're just a gang.
About as contradictory as meatless beef.
True.
The old boss was really violent.
Yeah, but he
He
isn't.
would take a cheese grater to someone's leg if they looked at him funny.
But after I took over, we went crystal clean.
Crystal.
Methamphetamines.
No, we don't do drugs. We don't deal with that stuff. We had to restructure the whole operation. Cut a lot of people off.
Cut?
Their throats.
No, not like that.
About Renju.
What happened to Mr. Okiura? I heard he escaped the hospital.
So did I. But I don't know anything more than that.
Please tell me?
Renju's escape from the hospital was strange. 3 things stuck out to me. I laid out the facts. Mizuki was lured to the place where Shoko's body was found by a message sent from Renju's phone. I found Iris' body in Okriora Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. Earlier today, Renju fled with a prisoner escaping a life sentence, an assassin named Number 89.
Hold up. What were you saying about Tessa's dead body?
Yes.
Oh, well...
Date saw a parallel world with my dead body in it.
A parallel world?
Never heard of it?
Oh, yeah, of course I have.
The
Yeah,
parallel
yeah,
thing.
right. Parallel worlds and all that shit. Yeah.
I don't understand it, but I suppose he does.
Good, because I don't feel like explaining it.
But why would Mr. Okira do that?
I don't know. He could be a hostage or an accomplice. Either way, I need to find him.
Yes. Moma is sitting on the other side of the desk. Where are your goons?
They're out. Looking for Renju. Besides, I can't have them here seeing me like this.
Good point.
That's an expensive looking ring.
Why do you care?
Can I have it?
What?
Can I have the ring?
Why would I give it to you?
Hey, can I have the ring?
Oh,
Absolutely, of course you can. Here, take it. Wait, no. I can't give you this.
aww.
You're so cheap.
Come on, it's not like you're losing it.
It's exactly like I'm losing it.
Aww.
You guys are a good team.
Yeah.
Like siblings.
Or maybe like father and daughter? I don't know. Oh, the chair. The chairman's there. About the Renju tip.
You said on the phone that you saw Renju.
Yeah, I had all my people looking for him.
So, tell me where he is.
I could.
Hey, I held up my end. I brought Iris like you asked.
Date, come here.
Uh-oh. Moma took me to the corner of the room.
Date, I don't quite know how to ask this, but... Can you ask Tessa if I can shake her hand, please?
Oh, that's it? Sure.
Aw. Moma and I broke our huddle.
Iris, could you do me a favor?
A favor?
He wants to see your boobs.
What the fuck, dude? I didn't say that!
Oh, sorry. What I meant was, he wants to shake your hand.
Oh, a handshake. Sure.
Ah,
I'll
Date.
show my boobs.
Iris took Moma's hand gently and shook it.
Date, this is the happiest day of my life. It feels good to be the boss.
So how about it?
Alright, here it goes. Renju was seen in 2 places. First, Sunfish Pocket, the maid cafe. Second, Ikume Shrine.
Sunfish Pocket and Akume Shrine.
Sunfish Pocket in the Ikume Shrine.
Thanks.
No problem, bro. Really.
Bro. Summarize for me.
Anyway, Moma, take care of Iris for me.
What?
What? Wait! You're leaving me here?
You'll be safe with him.
Are you serious? Look at his face! Not to mention he runs a crime syndicate. What if he sells me to the highest bidder?
Tessa, I would never do that!
He is the highest
Told you,
bidder.
we're clean now. We all go home on time, we follow government regulations.
See ya.
Wait! What about Shovel Forge?
I told you I never promised to play with you.
But you promised me a date!
Date, is this true? You son of a bitch.
Oh.
I'm gonna ignore that.
Good idea.
Date, you're gonna look for Mr. Okiura, right? Take me with you. If you do, I'll tell you about last night.
Her late night visitor.
Fine.
Yay!
Date, don't ignore me!
A clean gang?
Oh, that's just a toy.
Of course it
Oh,
is.
just a toy.
Let's leave them alone for a while.
We have 2 places to check. Sunfish Pocket and Ikume Shrine.
I want to go to the warehouse too, where you found my dead body.
Something bothering you?
No, I'm just curious. Oh, and one more thing. Can we eat somewhere?
Food sounds good. I haven't eaten in a while.
Oh, my chest hurts. Getting hard to breathe.
Oh, what? Okay. Oh, eating at the Matsushita Diner, I see. Yeah, but first let's go to Sunfish Pocket. Perhaps Ota's there. Again. Or still? Again, I think. Sunfish Pocket, Monday. I saw a familiar face as I entered. It was Mizuki. Iris and I sat at Mizuki's table. Huh.
Wow, this is surprising.
What?
What's going on here? Why are you two together?
What?
Oh, well, it's...
What?
Forget it. Thanks for letting me stay last night. Oh, no trouble at all. Anytime.
What?
You could even live with me if you want. That's a great idea. The roommate I have right now really sucks.
Aw, but we care for you. What is this trident? Is this the Orichalcum trident? The fuck? A trident. An empty box wooden box. An empty wooden box. A table. He looks bored on the outside, but I bet he's nervous as hell. I understand, man. I do. You're just waiting for the right time. You act cool, but on the inside... A rusty drum. A chair. A doorway to the kitchen.
It looks like a lifesaver, but it's actually a calamari ring covered in white chocolate.
Of course. It could possibly be a calamari ring. Of course it is. It's a light that looks like a jellyfish. The store's menu. Nyutai Mori, 780 yen?
Sushi off a naked woman for 780 yen?
Let's go! We are going. I've made up my mind in my heart.
Oh, that sign is wrong. Someone added letters. It's supposed to say Nitai Mori, boiled newt.
Nitai Mori. Boiled newt?
Oh, boiled newt, 780 yen.
Honestly, that's almost as intriguing that's almost as intriguing as the body sushi. Newts aren't even fish. You can see the kitchen back there. You wanker! This is a really interesting place. There are pictures of girls on display. Security cameras. The door. Mizuki ordered a cream soda. I remember when she called me childish for ordering cream sodas. Mizuki is sitting there. What are you doing here?
What are you gonna do, scold me or something?
Oh no.
Why do you care what I do?
Why are you so angry?
I'm not angry. In fact, I'm feeling good. Excuse me.
Yes. The memo took me to the corner of the store.
Mizuki was crying earlier.
No.
Crying?
Yes. We were trying to cheer her up. What happened to her mom was... And we thought she was having a hard time. She must have come here looking for company. That's probably why she stayed with Iris last night. She didn't want to be alone.
Yeah.
Shoko's body is still under the jurisdiction of the police.
There has not been a ceremony, nor has the body been cremated. The culprit has not been caught, and we cannot locate Renju.
Yeah,
And
that's
on top of that,
tough.
her roommate has abandoned her.
I did not abandon her.
In any case, there are many ways you could calm Mizuki down.
True.
Mizuki is just trying to act strong. Please, try to understand.
About the Okura fishery warehouse.
Why are you asking me about that?
I was just curious.
That company was made by my grandpa, but Daddy has nothing to do with it. I don't know anything about the warehouse. I thought I told you this already. Don't ask me the same questions over and over.
Date, look.
Oh?
She's lying?
Possibly. She may just be excited or upset.
Possibly. About Renju.
The police asked me a bunch of questions, but I don't know where he is.
Mermaid! Oh no. The mermaid girl is standing there. X-ray.
Those are some nice hip bones.
Oh yeah. Some nice hippie bones.
The more I look, the better it gets. Wow, those are some gorgeous hips.
Oh no, he said it.
My hips?
Oops, I said that out loud.
Oh no.
You are now officially a creep.
Oh no. The mermaid at Sunfish Pocket has fantastic hips. I'm just saying that's a really nice pelvis. Oh, Date. What do you like in men?
Well, a triple wart sea devil or an Anacanthus barbatus.
That's a mouthful.
I can be whatever you want, girl. What's Renju here?
I've heard that Renju was sighted here.
When do you mean?
When? I got the info a few minutes ago, but I don't know when he was seen.
Oh.
Ringing any bells?
Well, he hasn't come by today, but yesterday.
Yesterday? But I was here yesterday.
It was after that. After you and Ota left.
Of course.
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
You didn't ask. And I don't have any way to contact you.
Damn it.
We just missed him.
What was he doing here?
He was looking for Iris. He was asking everyone where she was. Looking for me? Yeah.
Did he give a reason?
No, not in particular.
Iris, can you think of why he would be looking for you?
No, not at all.
Mizuki?
I don't know either.
Anything else you can tell me about Renju?
Anything else? Well, he did seem really sick.
Obviously.
He was pale and sweating a lot.
Must have been because of the accident.
Perhaps.
About your relationship with Mizuki.
Mizuki comes here a lot. She's really friendly with everyone. I like it here. Everyone treats me nice.
Is it because you're the daughter of the owner?
No, it's not like that. We're BFFs.
Aww.
She wields extraordinary power with that trident.
True.
The Okiura family is really something else.
And I mean, if she would want to stab you, then... Whew. Iris is sitting there. Do you know this mermaid?
She's my friend from back when I worked here. We would hang out outside of work, too.
We'd go to haunted places and UFO sightings and stuff.
Blow those boys away!
Blow those boys away!
Yeah, blow those boys! Mizuki,
You really shouldn't say that.
Oh, Mizuki. About Renju.
Mr. Okiura helped me when I was just starting out. You know how my mom is single? He really supported her. He even changed my diaper when I was a little baby.
Oh.
I got hired by Lemniscate all because of him.
Iris used to stream all her own content. Like singing and dancing and gaming and stuff. But before we knew it, she went viral.
Right, I heard about that. That's how she started getting offers, right? But because Iris's mom knows Renju, she decided to go with Lemniscate.
But there's more to it than that. There are other reasons. Daddy was totally taken in by her talent.
Her talent?
Dancing, really. Her dancing is what got her into Lemniscate. He knew ever since she was young that she would be talented. He didn't want any other agencies to have her.
I didn't know that.
Daddy's not the type to give compliments.
Yeah, Mizuki really is
This
innocent.
embarrassing.
She
I
is
didn't know
12
he
after
thought
all.
of me that way.
But even so, she's still very mature for her age, but yeah, still innocent. You like dancing, right?
More than sleeping and eating? Well, maybe about the same as eating.
Understandable.
Anyway, I've always loved moving my body, ever since I was a little girl.
And you're fast, too.
Yeah, I did a lot of track meets.
Were you always the anchor?
That's amazing.
Hey, wanna hear something cool?
Sure.
Iris is the goddess of rainbows in Greek mythology. She's the messenger of the gods. She's really fast.
Rainbows being so fast to disappear was the source of the legend.
You're as fast as your namesake, then.
You wanna race?
Sure. Let me get the chance.
Oh boy. Perhaps in the Shovel the Forge? Could you show me your dance?
Right here?
Oh, I wanna see too!
Me too!
I would also like to see that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Come on, just show us!
But...
Alright, I'll go set up.
Oh no.
Wait!
Someone's getting forced. The mermaid didn't listen and hurried off.
Jeez. Fine, if you insist.
Yay! Iris, we're ready.
Okay, now I'm...
Alright, world, get ready! See my dance! Invincible Rainbow Arrow! Hit it!
Teacups that are flying, on maps mystifying. You'll think that I'm lying. This old tale of mine, a journey through time. A permanent fire, cold frost on the pyre. Fruit never expires. You've seen in your eyes, you've seen in your mind. While the old bow their heads, while the blind lead the blind, the marble loses shine. The eye clouds by design, but we know in our soul the one hope.
Yeah, this is probably what was meant on the stream. I really like her dance, but the lyrics...
Even with the dabbles of time against you, never let the fire fade. In
This
you,
is
see the
nice.
goddess with wings of rainbows, set sail through the night sky to embrace you. Resist, allow your heart to take you. Never let this merciless world erase you. Passing down the light of the torch to guide you, and your shadow
wonder how the Japanese version sounds like.
That song. Mr. Okiura wrote the music, and I wrote the lyrics. So it holds a special place in my heart.
That's right.
Nice.
I forgot he wrote music.
Yeah, he's really talented. I look up to him. He's done so much for me. I know I can rely on him more than anyone else.
About your visitor last night.
Iris, I still need to know. What were you doing Sunday at 2 a.m.?
You haven't fulfilled your promise.
This is the date. I fulfilled my promise.
I told you. No info until the date is complete.
Oh, come
Don't
on.
you get it? This date isn't over yet.
Summarize for me.
Unfortunately, we didn't find Renju here.
But we discovered that he was looking for Iris.
But why?
We can think about that later. Let's get going.
Yeah, you're right.
Alright. Ikume Shrine. Monday. It's getting really dark.
You okay?
It's okay. I just, missed a step there.
That was not a misstep. Yeah. Or it manipulates some of the... Probably somehow manipulates the flow of time or anything like this. But yeah, we do not know for sure yet. A lantern. A stone monument. A tree. The arch. Guardian dog. A Shuzuya. You wash your hands and face here. A Shinto shrine. It looks rather solemn. I guess that's why every timeline split is in the Somnium. Yeah. A sacred straw rope. I mean, what I noticed earlier, I think today or someone yesterday, when we were in Ota's Somnium, there were two routes. One where the polar bear gets hurt, and one where the polar bear does not get hurt. And while we in the wait, this is the timeline split where he did get hurt. What was it that? Or did he get doesn't matter. In the other one where he did not get hurt, it really seemed as though he was not injured in any kind of way. I mean, like in the battle with where we fought against So, he wasn't really hurt, was he? He was hurt in this timeline, but not when we were fighting against him. Or am I overseeing something? Anyway, file, appendix. BFF, another word for a way of saying best friends forever. An old saying that might be completely dead by the time this game comes out, but I'm gonna keep it in there anyway. Sup girl, blow those boys away. Phrases that only the cool kids like Iris use as a signifier of an in-group. Don't misuse or misspeak it. Okay, Iris. Iris is looking off in the distance. Your thoughts?
It's nostalgic. This place is a memorable one for me. 6 years ago, I used to come here with someone.
Someone?
I used to call him Uncle. He was a thoughtful, reliable man. I thought of him as a father.
Number 89!
But one day, he just disappeared.
She's talking about
Number 89.
Hitomi's lover.
Number 89. About this uncle.
When you asked me why I became an idol, I wasn't being entirely truthful. I told you that it was because I wanted to become famous. But more specifically, it was for Uncle. I've been looking for him for 6 years, but I didn't find him anywhere. I didn't know where else to look. So instead of me finding him, I thought that he could find me instead.
You think if you became famous, he'd contact you?
Yeah.
So that is why she became an idol.
Yeah, everything really is 6 years
I mean,
ago.
It's also been my dream since I was little. That's a part of it, too.
So why do you use the name Asa? Shouldn't you use your real name?
Oh no, I don't have to. He was the one who came up with the name Aset. He told me that if I ever became an idol, I should use that name.
Oh. What are you looking at?
A flower over there.
Flower?
You can't see it from here, can you?
Of course I
know
can.
it's there because I've been to this shrine before.
Flower.
An iris. More specifically, a winter iris. This is the same flower that was on display at Iris's house.
Yep. A winter iris. You're looking at a winter iris, aren't you?
Yeah. How did you know? It's the same kind that's at my house. I told you about what it means, right?
Good news and hope.
Iris is also a part of the eye.
Yeah.
And the Greek goddess of rainbows. A messenger goddess. I told you at Sunfish Pocket, right?
Yes, you
That's
did.
why the flower means good news and hope.
About Renju.
Mr. Okura isn't here. I mean, of course he isn't. It's not like we came here right away.
He's already taken off.
Too bad.
It looks like there are no further clues here. It appears we've wasted our time.
About this shrine.
It's called Ikume Iribiko Isachi no Mikoto, or sometimes Ikume Tenno, or Ikume no Mikoto. There are legends about this place written in the old text. It's a shrine dedicated to the gods. The old legend goes like this. One day, Ikume Iribiko sent one of his followers, Taji Momori, on an urgent quest to find a mysterious magical fruit. A fruit called Tokijiku no Kaku. It's said that eating it will grant you immortality. After many hardships, Taji Momori was able to find the fruit. But by the time he got back, Ikume Iribiko had died. Taji Momori mourned. He handed half of the fruit to the man's wife, and he left the other half on Ikume Iribiko's grave, then died on the spot. It is said that that fruit is still inside the shrine behind us.
Really? Fruit of immortality.
Yes.
Immortality, huh?
Not interested?
No, not really. I'd rather have normality than immortality.
Summarize for me.
Date, we have no time to waste. We should get moving.
Got it.
Cold storage warehouse. I'd rather go to the Sagan residence, but hey, we take it. I take it.
I saw it. I'm sure. Your corpse, Iris. Right here.
But I'm here now. Maybe I'm a ghost.
You don't look like a floating sheet. You have legs.
But maybe they're not legs. Maybe they're my boobs.
I tried to picture Iris's breast swinging down there like that. Then I decided not to.
Didn't you say that you saved me in your dream? What did you mean by that?
I told you that I'm with an organization called Abyss, right?
Yeah, you told me 2 days ago.
We find clues in the minds of suspects and witnesses. We enter what we call Somnium, a dream world projected by their subconscious. That's what the entire organization is about.
How do you even do that?
Science.
We have a machine that we call the sync machine.
What is that?
It's a sync machine.
That's not an explanation. Tell me how it works.
Well, I can explain, but it will require a bit of background to understand.
Background?
Before we talk about backgrounds, an oil drum.
I'm Jemimon!
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. Shelves packed with cardboard boxes. A forklift. The tires of the forklift on the ground they are not clearly frozen.
So my corpse was on here?
Yeah.
The switchboard installed in the back of the
Hey,
warehouse.
get out of my house!
What the hell?
I'm a poltergeist inside the circuit board.
What?
You said I was a ghost, right? Maybe I'm haunting the warehouse with spooky astral projections.
What are you talking about, Iris?
Yes. It's a workbench. There's nothing on it by now. A forklift. I don't see anything special about it. An ice cutting machine. There isn't a lot here. A wooden box on the shelf.
Pew pew pew.
What the hell?
The box made me think of like a giant robot.
A what?
You know, from kaiju movies.
Again, what?
What? There's a cardboard box on the floor.
Caramel over there looks so good.
Yeah, you're right. But if I tried to eat it in one bite, I'd break my jaw.
What are you talking about, Date? That's a cardboard box.
You started... Never mind.
Roman reference. Seriously, how many references are going to be in this game? A lot. Sadly, I do not know what Doraemon is. There's a cardboard box on the floor. Iris is standing there. Do you know about nanotechnology?
Nanotech? Yeah. Technology related to really small things. Like really teeny tiny things. And when they make a machine, they're called nanomachines. I heard they use them a lot for medical and tech fields. Some of the cutting-edge nanomachines can even go inside your body and cure illnesses. They can even cure cancer. And they go beep, beep, beep.
It's an anime
That's
for
what
children.
Mom said.
Ah, alright.
Well, I don't know if it was like beep, beep or rrr. But anyway, nanotechnology costs tons of money. Only a few people can even afford it. My college professor said only the richest of the rich have nanotechnology. But he's pretty liberal, so...
Largely accurate. Nano is a prefix meaning 10 to the negative 9th power.
Yes.
A nanometer is therefore 0.0000000001 meters. The sync machine uses machines approximately 2.16 nanometers long.
Ooh.
Viruses are on average 20 to 970 nanometers, so sync nanomachines are far smaller than that.
That's small.
This allows them to access neural circuitry. During a sync, the nanomachines are used to write in the syncer's data.
Fascinating. Good to know. Do you know about the BBB?
I've heard of it. The blood-brain barrier, right? Inside the skull, there's an army of little teeny tiny soldiers that surround the brain. They protect the brain from bad stuff in the blood, right?
That's almost it, yeah.
The blood-brain barrier describes the architecture of the microvessels of the brain.
Didn't know that.
It is a kind of shield that protects the brain. To get through, an object must be no larger than 0.4 nanometers.
Ah.
Objects too large to slip through the barrier cannot physically access the brain.
Fascinating. Do you know about the Watchjet system?
I guess not.
No, I know what it is. It's the core programming behind AI, right?
That's right. What's wrong?
What?
Iris is an AI.
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
To borrow Pewter's explanation, with the advent of the Wadjet system, we can extract the data of the human psyche. This data is sent to the brain, which achieves the sync.
Yeah, I really like biology too, and this is very interesting. Here's how sync works.
Okay, you have the basics down. Let me explain how syncing works. Syncers like me equip the sync gear and use it to access the subject's brain. Inside the helmet are nanocables. And on the tip of each of these cables is a special nanomachine. But the machine can't reach the brain through blood alone. Do you know why?
The BBB soldiers say go away and push them back?
Yes.
Well, yeah, kind of. But for the sync to work, we have to get the nanomachines into the brain itself. How do we do that?
Drill a hole in the skull?
No.
In Shovel Forge, you can use a pickaxe and...
No,
Oh, no.
It has nothing to do with tools. We don't have to open a hole. Skulls already have holes in them. One of those holes is the optic canal, which is a nerve canal located behind the eyes.
Oh.
The nanocables of the sync gear go through your eyes, then go to the back of your eye socket, then through the optic canal to the sea.
Oh.
The sea of brain cells, anyway.
That sounds kind of romantic.
It's only a chunk of protein.
Ah, fascinating.
Once the nanocables arrive at their destination, they can begin the sync process. They slide into the brain like roots of a tree. And on the tip of each cable, the nanomachine sends and receives data. This is controlled by the Wadjet system. And that's how the syncer and the subject exchange information.
Exchange?
Think of it this way. The human brain has a max capacity of one psyche, one consciousness.
Multiple instances of consciousness inside one brain can cause a total collapse of higher brain functions.
You know how a car only has one steering wheel? If there were two, there would be accidents all over the place.
Well, don't some planes have 2 control sticks?
Okay, maybe it wasn't the best metaphor.
True.
What I'm trying to say is that the human body can only hold one person. If you try to have 2 people inside one brain, it will break.
I see.
Because of this, the syncer's data goes inside the subject's brain. And the only thing inside the subject's mind at the time of the sync are their memories. Like a house with no one inside. We syncers break into the house, look for clues, and leave. All within 6 minutes.
There's a time limit?
Yes, or else the house will collapse on our heads.
The neural circuits would become too deeply entwined with one another. To put it simply, the syncer would be trapped inside the subject's house.
Very fascinating. Summarize.
Thank you for explaining it.
No
I
worries.
don't completely understand how sync works, but still.
Just don't tell anyone. This is extremely confidential.
It's okay, I won't. Date, tell me this. Who did you sync with yesterday?
Didn't I show you his picture? Congressman So Sajima.
So that's why you know so much about him.
Maybe.
But you've never met him, right?
I haven't, I swear.
Summarize.
Hey, Date, you saw my corpse here, right?
I did. I'm sure of it.
And in SoStream, you saved me from getting killed.
Yeah,
And then somehow, I resurrected.
yeah.
Date, that means you're... Achoo!
Date, is the cold too much for Iris?
That was a cute sneeze.
Yeah, I'm freezing too.
Achoo! 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 Achoo!
Yes.
Iris, let's get out of here for now.
Roger that!
Let's get some food. Matsushita Diner. Monday.
I'm so hungry.
Tessa? Why are you here?
I told Date I was hungry, so...
I've always wanted to eat here.
I'll have my usual, Ota.
Yes, right away.
Ota flew into the kitchen. Iris watched him go and took a seat. And it's a clock.
What has 2 hands on its face?
A mom playing peekaboo.
Yeah, exactly.
The gears have stopped turning. A low table. A small sitting
Dante,
cushion.
wanna have a pillow fight?
Oh,
Tessa, not in the store, please.
it's November, but that calendar says January. Looking closely at it, even the year is wrong. This is odd. Not for me to see Ota's mom now if we ever see her because of her dementia. Yeah. Let alone the theme in the diner makes me kind of sad. An old calendar on the wall. It says good luck. Nothing but a window. Disposable chopsticks.
Salt, pepper, a blend of red cayenne and spices, and an unidentified liquid.
Mayumi's juice with mold.
This theme makes me sad and relaxed somehow. Yeah. It really is relaxing, but especially like with this old diner and the background story that we know associated with it, it's kinda melancholic, I would say. A lucky cat statue.
Huh?
What are you doing?
Oh, you don't know? It's good luck to imitate a cat in front of one of these.
Really?
Meow? Guess I'll have good luck.
Yes. A lucky cat statue. A small sitting cushion. A beer ad on the
Dante,
wall.
you're drooling.
Oh, I'm just really hungry.
Understandable. Beer ad on the wall. Menus written on the wall in Tanzaku paper. A swinging door. A stool. A family photo. None of us can figure out what that source is. A counter.
Ring,
Cordless
ring.
phone.
Who's on the phone?
Who cares?
Oh. Okay, we talk with Otto later. But it could not be any more perverted and I love it. Yeah. There's a menu on the table.
Kuroda Kazuaki's grilled tongue with salt.
But the thing is, he is perverted when it's appropriate, most of the time, and he doesn't overdo it, so it stays fresh and funny. There's a menu on the table.
Oh, that's Hayashi Samba's Hayashi Vangole.
Who?
Yes, of course. Some celebrity's signature. It's a mop.
Hey, Tessa, could you kick that bucket there?
Oh wow.
Sure. Like this?
Yeah, but more.
Like this?
Iris kicked the bucket.
This is awesome.
I did not realize there was someone more perverted than Date.
That's a Martian.
That's just a stool.
It's a round chair. A bookshelf. It's got stickers on the side of it. Yeah, the stickers. A table. An old CRT television.
Date, I've got this video of girls in bikinis washing this armored car. Wanna watch?
Absolutely not.
Aw. A CRT TV. Nothing's playing on it. The Ota is cooking in the kitchen. Where's your mom?
She's in the living room.
Oh.
I think she's watching TV.
How about you? What are you doing here?
I was just doing some meditation, lying on the ground.
He means sleeping.
Probably.
Date, why are you with Tessa?
We are on a date.
We are
Not Shovel Forge.
on a date.
Oh, a date. Huh.
Huh.
A date?
I'm on an investigation, and she wouldn't let me go.
Date, I have some delicious fugu eggs. I promise they're not poisoned. Would you like some?
Sure.
No thanks. I'm fine.
Yeah, I wouldn't eat food from him now. Where's Renju?
You're still looking for him? Well, like I told you before, I don't know.
You're good at cooking, huh?
Yeah. My dad taught me when I was little.
You're making me something too, right?
Sure. My treat, Date.
Oh. Alright, Iris. Iris is sitting in front of me. What's your usual?
Omelet rice. Ota's omelet rice is so good it gives me stomach cramps.
Is that a compliment?
You're embarrassing me.
Well, Ota appears to have taken it as a compliment.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't eat food from him. You've been here before?
Yeah, I have.
Have you met Ota's mother, Mayumi?
Yeah, but I don't think she likes me.
That's not true. Mom is just jealous of how pretty you are, Tessa.
Not very reassuring.
Whether
out of jealousy or otherwise, she still doesn't like Iris.
About Iris's resurrection.
Iris, about your coming back to life.
Hold it! What do you mean coming back to life?
And we gotta explain it to Ota too. I decided to tell Ota about Iris's resurrection.
Date jumped into a parallel world where I'm still alive.
Tessa died?
Yep.
About the parallel world.
Hey, can you tell me about this parallel world idea in more detail?
Oh, sure. How should I explain this? Well, oh, I know. Let's play rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors?
Oh boy.
Yeah. If we tie, nothing happens. We just shake hands. If I win, you have to give me something.
What if I win?
I'll do anything.
Anything?
Mm-hmm. Anything.
Date, your heart rate is rapidly increasing.
Okay, Date, Pornomax, Pornomax.
What is that?
Pornomax.
Alright, let's do this.
You can do this.
Okay, let's go.
Pornomax.
1, 2, 3, shoot.
Okay. Pornomax. Iris is ready to play rock. Okay. Let's go. No, males usually go for rocks first. So she would probably think about throwing paper. But because we are thinking about it, it's gonna throw scissors, so we go rock.
Shoot!
We'll probably lose either way. Oh.
Tie.
Hi, I got an achievement.
Result. Well, we agreed on the rules.
Collected 100 appendix files.
Let's
Nice.
shake hands. Shaky, shaky.
I shook hands with Iris.
We just played rock, paper, scissors, right? We tied and shook hands. But in a different timeline, maybe I got a reward from you.
Yeah, I kind of want to go load the file and look what it is. Blood-brain barrier. The brain's defense mechanism, sometimes called the BBB, prevents harmful substances in the bloodstream from reaching brain cells. It's not a hard barrier like bone, but it's a semi-permeable membrane of endothelial cells. I was said that only objects of 0.4 nanometers or less can pass through, but that is not technically true. Some vitamins, amino acids, and glucose can pass through, though the exact mechanism for this is unknown. Conflict, disagreement, contradiction, or clash. In computer terms, multiple tasks competing for the same file memory area can cause conflict, which could result in system failure. In game development, conflict arises when two or more people try to edit the same file at the same time. Conflict is also, of course, common among humans. Shoot! What some people say when throwing out their hands on rock, paper, scissors. Fugu eggs. The fugu, a kind of pufferfish, is filled with tetrodotoxin and extremely toxic. The lethal dose from oral ingestion of tetrodotoxin is 1 to 2 milligrams, which is said to be about 850 times the potency of potassium cyanide.
Or maybe you could have seen me naked or something.
Oh.
Why did I choose rock?
What exactly were you going to make her do?
Yes.
So those timelines are what I'd call a parallel world.
So you think I jumped from a world in which you were dead to this one where you're alive?
That's what I think.
This is so zero escapey.
Parallel
If this
world,
is true.
Huh? I can't believe it, but...
Sure you can. Parallel worlds exist. Do you know about the Mandela Effect? Or the Boobity Effect?
If she
or
starts...
the 100 million balls. If I explain that, would you believe me?
If she would talk about morphogenetic fields, then I would maybe scream. Maybe.
Sounds really interesting, Tessa. I know some urban legends like that. The spatial temporal man, and the lost friend, and the story of two sisters.
I've heard people talking about it. Oh, excuse me. The Boobity Effect?
Dante, look at this picture.
Iris put up a picture on her phone.
There's a famous experiment regarding this picture.
Okay.
You show this image to people around the world and ask a question. Which one is Booba and which one is Kiki? Believe it or not, 98% of people asked have the same answer. The rounder one is Booba and the jagged one is Kiki. Isn't that weird? In other words, everyone thinks that Booba is a certain way and Kiki is the other. It applies universally across languages and cultures. It's like something ingrained inside all humans.
Yep, the many words interpretation is true. The Booba Kiki
Like
effect.
worshipping the sun and the sea. Or thinking that the mother is soft and the father is jagged. Regardless of your culture or background, you probably think this way. It's what Jung called the collective unconscious. There exists a second psychic system of a collective universal and impersonal nature, which is identical in all individuals. That's what Jung said about it. Think of it like bamboo. Bamboo stalks look like individual plants since they're separated. But underground, they're all connected.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Human psyches might be like that too, connected at a subconscious level. That's...
The parallel world?
Yeah! You saved me in the dream, right? And dreams are all about our subconscious minds. So if you follow the roots...
You get to another bamboo stalk.
Yeah, something like that.
100 million
This world
boards.
is full of really interesting stuff. But you know the most interesting thing of all?
No, what?
That humans exist at all.
True.
The universe developed in a very particular way to get here. If things were even slightly different, well, the galaxies and solar system and all of that might not have existed at all.
And that means humans would never be born. And even if everything happened exactly like that, the probability of human life developing is extremely low.
Yep.
And yet, here we are. Imagine a box full of ping pong balls, labeled 1 to 100 million.
That's a lot of
Would you
balls.
be able to pick out the one?
Not likely.
But what if there were 100 million of you?
Someone
Well, then
would.
one of us would definitely pick up the one.
Exactly! The birth of humanity is so improbable that it's basically a miracle. But if there were multiple universes...
Then it wouldn't be strange that at least one of them had humans in it.
She is describing the Anthropic Principle. I may have underestimated her intelligence.
She is really smart. Also the fact that humans barely evolve, only over tons of millions of years. Yeah, but it's not only with humans, it's basically with every major species. The larger the species, the longer it takes for mutations to occur and to manifest themselves into the DNA. So that's why evolution is so slow. In humans, basically, but like in bacteria, because they are mostly one cellers and don't have many more, the evolution occurs very fast. And because of all these high probabilities, that's one of the reasons why many people, or why some scientists believe in God, because they cannot accept the fact that such a low probability of life ever existing came true. And yeah, that's why some people, that's one reason some people believe in God, at least. Or they cannot rule God out in any kind of form. And then again, it's if you apply the rule of really large numbers, if you just try enough, then sometimes you will get someone you will get it right. I mean, of course, we on our Earth have the perfect conditions for life, and the probability for this is really rare. But if we think about the maybe limitless universe, a really low percentage times infinity still gets hit sometimes, even if it may be really low. As long as the chance is not completely zero, then it can happen if you do it in unlimited amount of times. And squids, they just use RNA editing and evolve very quickly. Oh yeah, yeah, true. That's always editing is an option too. Okay, the Mandela Effect.
Do you know Nelson Mandela?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. The former president of South Africa. He helped abolish apartheid.
He died in 2013, but a strange thing happened. When the news broke, people all over the world thought, didn't Mandela die in prison in 1980?
Huh.
That's the Mandela Effect. It's when your memory and history have discrepancies.
Interesting. The Mandela Effect?
There are lots of examples. Like the name of this kid's book with the bears having different spellings. Or people remembering that Kennedy was assassinated in a 4-seat car. But in our world, he was in a 6-seat car.
Huh. I thought it was a 4-seater too.
Or that electric mouse from that video game. You probably remember the tip of its tail being black.
Yeah, now that they're talking about it, I thought that Kennedy was... Well, I don't have a clear picture, but I have always thought of a 4-seater too. Huh.
It wasn't?
Nope, it's all yellow. And the design didn't change.
Oh.
Lines from movies, company logos, historical events, and little things. The Mandela Effect is everywhere. Why do you think that is?
Because those memories are from parallel worlds?
That would explain it, I guess.
Iris is sitting in front of me. Okay, Ota, tell me about something. The spatial temporal man.
Yeah, it's sort of like a common experience. A lot of people have experienced waking up in an uninhabited world they've never seen before. And most of them describe seeing the same person. The spatial temporal man. He's supposed to be an ordinary old man wearing work clothes. The spatial temporal man guides people back to the real world.
Okay.
He tells them, this world is not for you, or something.
I'd like to meet him someday.
What about others?
So, this elementary school kid, let's call him C. He goes to school and there's a bunch of things on the floor. Postcards, towels, a coffee cup, rice bowls, a sink, lots of stuff. But C realized that those were all things from his own house.
How did they get to the classroom?
No one knows. It's not like anyone did it on purpose or there was a thief or anything.
Maybe something happened that made two parallel worlds fuse.
Yeah, maybe.
The two sisters?
So, there's this girl. Let's call her B. She's practicing piano in her room. And her little sister is watching TV in the same room. B asks her to turn the TV volume down so she can hear her piano playing, you know? So B goes back to practicing, playing a little bit. But her sister doesn't turn the volume down. She's not listening at all. So B turns around to scold her. She was really gonna let her sister have it. But she's gone. She's nowhere to be seen. She thinks, I wonder where she went. But then B hears her sister at the door.
No, you didn't really miss much. Just more or less talking about some things, mostly the spatial temporal man, and we just started about the two sisters.
I'm home. B runs to the front door and sees her sister and her parents standing there. So B asks, when did you go outside? But her mom says, what are you talking about? She went shopping with me. B is really confused by all of this, of course.
Understandable.
She asks her little sister about it. and she learns that her favorite TV show was on. And before she went shopping with her mom, she was deciding whether or not she wanted to stay and watch it or not.
So depending on her decision, a parallel world was made.
Yeah. What B saw might have been from the world where her sister stayed behind.
The lost friend?
There's this kid, A. He's in elementary school. Well, A had this close friend named Suzuki. One day, after school, they're walking home together. A turns around to tell Suzuki a joke, and Suzuki is laughing his butt off. And he's laughing and laughing, and he laughed so hard that his eyes fell out of their sockets.
What?
Well, they were hanging down out of his eye sockets. The nerves were still connected, but... A is of course in shock and doesn't know what to do. Suzuki just takes his eyeballs and jams them back into his eye sockets and keeps walking like nothing happened. So A asks him about it. Like, hey, are you okay? Your eyes fell out. A is really concerned for his friend, you know? But Suzuki just says, yeah, I'm fine. He doesn't say anything about it. And by now, A is really curious. But he's not getting any answers, so they just part ways and go home. The story only gets weirder from here. The next day, A goes to school, and Suzuki's not there. A is confused and asks his teacher about it. Hey, where's Suzuki today? And the teacher says, Suzuki? Who's that? There's no Suzuki in this class. A says, what are you talking about? And he goes and asks all of his classmates about Suzuki. They all say the same thing. I don't know him. There's no Suzuki in this class.
So that kid must have jumped into a parallel world without Suzuki.
That's what I think.
Okay.
Couldn't Suzuki just be an imaginary friend or something?
No, A was really serious about remembering Suzuki.
It is weird. And there's no way you can pop your eyeballs back in like that.
Well, not necessarily. There's such a thing as a dislocated eye. It actually isn't too hard to put your eye back in if it falls out.
Ota is correct. Dislocated eyes are easy to replace in their sockets. As long as none of the nerves or blood vessels were damaged, there are usually no lasting negative effects either.
Fascinating.
But that doesn't prove this Suzuki exists.
Well, I guess not, but...
Anything else?
I know a ton of stories like this. Like being suddenly transported 1 year into the future, and there's a missing persons report out for you. You look down at your phone, but you realize that it's not yours. It's not the one you remember having. You look through the contacts, and it's filled with names you don't recognize.
Sounds scary.
There's more, too. Like this town where everyone is Japanese, but they're speaking a completely different language. And all the signs and magazines and stuff have different letters. And it's not like Korea or China. It's the Japan we know, but the language is different.
That's a prime example of a parallel world.
Summarize for me. Oops.
When did you two get so knowledgeable?
Oh, I don't know.
Tessa is always writing about this stuff on the internet. That's why I decided to research it too. That's how I learned all this stuff. Oh, hey, I know about conspiracies and secret societies too. I find that stuff fascinating.
Oh, you believe in the many words interpretation? Yeah, I can see it existing, but I don't really believe in it because, yeah, I don't know. Because I can't be really sure about that. And since it hasn't been proven to my knowledge, I don't bother really thinking much about it. But I do like the concepts, and I like how this is often used in media.
If you want, we could talk about those.
Maybe next time. Now where's that omelet rice?
Good old food. Ota brought the dish over. He laid out an omelette rice in front of me and Iris. Iris grabbed the spoon with a huge smile
Bon
on her
appetit.
face. She picked up a spoonful. No, actually, she tried to pick up a spoonful. What happened?
Tessa, are you okay?
I'm fine. My hand slipped. Let's eat.
Alice and I ate the omelette rice in near silence. There was no conversation. Just the sound of the spoon hitting the plate. The dinner echoed with it. And before long,
Thanks for the food.
Iris was totally re-energized. Her face was back to her usual easy smile.
That was good. Ota, your omelet rice is seriously the best.
Yeah, it was actually really good.
Aw, thanks. I owe it to my dad. He taught me well.
I paid for the food and stood to go. Ah, yeah, this is... Iris is so suspicious.
Let's get going, Iris.
Thanks again.
Thank you. Come back soon.
When we drop her home, I bet there's 89 there. Most likely. Iris is sitting in front of me. Ota's standing next to Iris. Oh, we go to Marble? Oh yeah, right, the friend was coming. Oh boy. We should charge Iba.
Hey, Mama, it's me.
Mama!
Dante, honey, what's up?
I'm heading over now.
Glad to hear it. Maybe I'll close the place a little early for you.
Sorry, but I'm with someone.
With someone?
A girl named Iris.
What? Is she a virgin?
Huh?
I'm not gonna answer that. Anyway, remember what we talked about?
Yeah, there wasn't the thing with Mama, right? Because she has the uncanny ability to detect her virginity. Nice, okay. Appendix... Anthropic Principle. The concept that observations in the universe must be compatible with a life capable of something observing it. Imagine, for example, the surface of a table. On this table is a hole with a complicated shape. Unless countless objects are dropped into the hole, but unless they match perfectly, the object will not pass through. Now imagine that myriad objects were dropped towards the hole over an infinite period of time. Eventually, one object will fit perfectly in the hole. Let's call this object X. If X could think, it would observe that, to pass perfectly through the hole the way it did, the hole had to be exactly the same shape. They might even think that it could only and must be that exact shape. That is the Anthropic Principle. Jung. Carl Gustav Jung, Swiss psychologist and psychiatrist, most famous for his collective unconscious theory, which claims that certain images and ideas are shared by all mankind, which could explain phenomena like the Mandela Effect.
There's a regular here who was good friends with Ren. They should be here tonight. Oh, right.
Are they coming tonight?
Yes, I promise.
All right, then I'll see you there.
Okay, I'll be here.
How are you talking on your phone without earphones?
I was too lazy to explain it properly, so I came up with a
I have
lie.
an earpiece implanted in my ear.
Wow, cool!
Another call came in. Okay. Okay.
Dante, it's the boss.
The boss.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Okay, Dante, tell me the situation. Did you find number 89?
If I did, I would have told you.
Aha. I see.
What was that about?
A cry from deep within my heart, Dante.
Yeah, sometimes
Realize how screwed I am.
sometimes you just gotta let it out.
Go find number 89.
If I find Renju, I find number 89. I'm gathering information on Renju's whereabouts now.
Where?
I told her I was going to Marble with Iris. And about who I was expecting to see there.
Are you trying to get her drunk?
No.
She's not 21.
And if she wasn't a minor?
What is
Well, whatever.
what is the legal drinking age in Japan? Japan. 20 years. All right.
I'm
Well,
sure you
whatever.
have a good plan.
Eine Sekunde.
Find those two and arrest them.
Yeah.
Got it?
Go in your Kocho. Monday, 10:07 p.m.
So this is Golden Yokocho.
First time here?
Yeah.
Marble is right over here.
Date, on your 6. 2 suspicious individuals approaching.
Oh.
Oh!
Date!
Oh boy.
Stay right there.
Okay.
Oh boy, I'm ready. Oh, fuck.
Damn.
Okay, Alba, we could use some of your good simulations.
We can find out later. We need a way out of this.
Yeah.
Oh no, Max. If I grab Iris and try to run, we'll be shot full of holes. Okay, I just gotta do a quick save. The allies between the buildings are blocked off. We can't go that way, which means...
Shit. We gotta take care of them.
I have reached the same conclusion.
But I've only got a single revolver.
Porno magazine, vending machine. Okay, Alba. Make us proud.
Date, I have a plan. I will give you instructions. Just move as I tell you.
This better work.
Not to worry. My calculations are flawless.
Yeah, they
What's
were.
the plan?
You see that hangar over there? Shoot the bottom of the hangar with a normal bullet.
Why?
Don't ask questions, just do it.
Yeah, this should be manageable. Oh.
Look at that. Like a gift from heaven.
Oh boy. Perverts.
Are they stupid?
Yes.
Just as I calculated.
What kind of calculations did you do?
Date, focus.
Yes, me focused.
Now, the burst shot. Shoot the pornomag vending machine.
The pornomag?
I
Pornomag?
said no questions. Hurry! Shoot the vending machine with the burst.
Oh yeah. Easy.
Hey, this is...
This is crazy! I've never seen anything like this before!
Wow. I'm amazed.
Yeah, they must be stupid.
You are too.
What?
The final step. But you don't have to do a thing.
Hello?
Mama? There's a group of naked buff guys dancing outside your bar.
Oh boy.
What?
Don't use my voice without permission.
This is an emergency. I will slap you if you don't shut up. Now, we're ready.
He is standing pretty good though.
We just need to use the fire extinguisher.
It's loaded with high-pressure CO2.
Now, I will leave your eye and throw the fire extinguisher into the air. Shoot the top of the extinguisher at the perfect time.
Oh boy.
Now let's go!
Bloop. Pretty strong.
Ready? Here I go.
Oh boy. Yo! Yo! Muscles galore, men's gymnast routines. Achievement unlocked. Yeah, alright, Brendan, have a good night. I won't be doing too long, probably, myself. Macho muscles.
All according to my calculations.
Nice. Dirty Residence, Monday, 10:52.
This is...
My place. The building's got a security system. We'll be safe here.
So Mizuki's not home?
Doesn't look like it.
I checked her phone's GPS. Mizuki is currently at Sunfish Pocket.
Yeah, she's probably safe there too. It's getting late, but Sunfish Pocket should be safe. Yeah. I'm sure the mermaids are taking good care of her. If anything, she'd be in more danger with us.
Iris, I need to talk to you about earlier. Have a seat wherever.
Okay, but before we do this talk, I think I'm gonna finish for today. Yeah, okay, we're making some progress. Alright. Thanks everyone who tuned in. I don't know if I can stream tomorrow. It will probably be tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. If you don't want to miss any future streams, you can follow me on Twitch or Twitter. And then you get an email or a notification, depending on your settings. And then you won't miss it when I go live. Probably, like I said, tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. Probably about 19 o'clock CET again. And yeah. Then again, thanks so much for watching, and I hopefully see you at the next one. Bye.